Hello friends, you are in my kitchen. I am busy right now making a hopefully beautiful chicken stew. I haven't used this recipe before, so I'm quite excited. I am using my Enameled cast iron Dutch oven from Pampered Chef. This cast iron has a lifetime warranty. This particular pot is 6 quart. It's dishwasher safe. You can hand wash it too. Washes really super easy. It does have the one raw cast iron edge that you do have to make sure is nice and dry when you're done using it. Other than that, this is a no fuss pot. No fuss pots. No fuss pots. Less fuss pots the better, right? Cast iron is it's a low and slow. You got to cook low and slow on it. I had the honor today of watching a top consultant in Canada make a beautiful beef stew in this, and it inspired me. So I'm hoping this is inspiring you. So what I've got here is just some chicken breast. I've cut it up. It was fresh. Well, it was frozen, but I thawed it, if that makes any sense. And I usually buy. We've got a family of 5 and a little one to feed, so. If things are on sale, I stock up. I like to have chicken breasts in the freezer too. They're so quick and easy to pull out. And there's so many different things you can do. Anyways, I thawed my chicken breast. I diced it up on, here, I'll just show you. The grooved cutting board. I hope you can see that. It's got, I don't want to pull it over because it's got chicken juice on it, but it's got a nice groove on it that when you're doing juicier things, it's not going to spill all over your counter. Because the less things you have to clean up after, the better. Okay, so cast iron, low and slow. I'll show you the lid too. This is the lid that comes with this Dutch oven, Pampered Chef. It's got a beautiful handle. What I really like about it, I'll just show you, is your oven mitt. There's lots and lots of room in here, so it's a lot safer. It also has the little bumps in the lid. So what these are little basting bumps. So when you are cooking with the lid on, I'm searing right now, so I don't want to steam my meat. I'm just searing it. So I'm not using the lid, but if you do like make a soup or a roast or anything like that in it, these little bumps, the condensation's going to collect on them and go back on your food. Fantastic! What a great idea, hey? Well, there's that. Just a little ring of raw cast iron there too. I was talking about. Okay, so low and slow. I've got my burner set to medium high. I've put a little bit of sesame oil in it. It's got a high smoke point and full of omega-3. So, we do what we can. The thing with cast iron, or same with stainless, when you're searing meat, your meat's going to stick to the bottom. That's what you want. These pots are made to have layers and layers of rich flavor, and that's where you get it from. It's just here. So I'm just going to, you can see there's bits in the bottom here from my first batch that I did up. These just aren't quite, oh yeah, they're searing up nice. So I'm just using my flat, that's warm actually, imagine that. My flat cheek spoon here, and I'm just gonna scrape this up and give it a turn and make sure that chicken is nice and seared on all sides, because when we're done, this is gonna go in my oven for a while. There, I'm just turning all that meat up. Now, I am not, you'll hear me say it often, I'm not a perfect chef. I'm a pampered chef. I'm not the type who loves to spend a lot of time in my kitchen. I do enjoy cooking, but sometimes at the end of the day, it's just another chore we have to do, right? So that's why I love Pampered Chef. They make so many tools that make it so much easier cleanup, and just more enjoyable. So that's why I love Pampered Chef. And yeah, the Rapid Prep Mandolin is currently one of my top favorites right now. I had peeled and quartered an onion and just stuck it through, and it sliced it for me. We're going to add these in here shortly. This Rapid Prep Mandolin will also make perfect French fries, like out of your own fresh potatoes. You can cook them in your air fryer. No deep frying because it's not as good for you. Or you can bake them in your oven too, which is really nice. Oh, you can see in the bottom of my pot here. These are the mini oven mitts here too. They're nice to just grab. Just get nice and dark in there. That's going to become part of the rich, rich sauce of this stew. And what I'm using today, I've never used it before. I'm sure lots of you have. Let me know if you have. But I've got the Epicure home-style chicken stew mix. Anything that can make our lives easier, right? So I'm giving it a try. I've mixed it with, I actually used 2 packages. Be nice to have some leftovers for lunch tomorrow. But I just dumped the 2 packages into my 4-cup batter mixing bowl. Comes with a lid too. I don't need it today. And whip it up with this little mini whipper. This little guy is the handiest little tool. He's perfect for whipping up your scrambled eggs. Actually, I should just pop you down here and show you. Like he just goes. Yeah, pretty cool. Okay, let's check on this chicken again. So we don't want to cook this chicken all the way through because we're going to be putting it into the oven. But I think that's probably seared enough, and I've just got the scoop and serve. This is another one of my favorites too in my kitchen from Pampered Chef. It's perfect for scooping lasagna or desserts. A lot of people call it the food excavator because it moves food, a lot of food at once, and it does. It's just really super. It's also dishwasher safe. It's got a nice long handle on it. There. Okay, so I'm just going to set that chicken aside for now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw our onions in here. And again, this is all about layering flavors. You know, as you cook things, let's put a little bit more oil in there, I think. As we cook, oh, that smells amazing already, you guys. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw some garlic in there as well. I just got some whole garlic cloves, and they are bigger cloves. I'm just going to use the garlic press. I don't have to peel them. I don't have to cut them. Nothing. And just press that in. And then we'll take these little skins out. Oh, that smells amazing. There is just something about the smell of beautiful home-cooked meal, okay? And one of my favorite times, probably my absolute favorite time of my day, is when my family's surrounded at the kitchen table. Nobody's got their phone on because you're not allowed at the table. And we just have some good time together, right? No distractions. I think that's so important. Now more than ever. This guy is dishwasher safe, you know. There, I'm just going to give that a little stir. Oh, yeah. Oh, you guys, that smells delicious. I'm just going to let those brown up a little bit more. Now, I'm going to show you how to quickly, because we're busy, right? We're busy. I'm going to rapid prep mandolin here. I have just got some celery trimmed up. I'm just going to throw the whole celery stalk in there. And again, we're just going to slice. How quick that is, you guys. Look at that. All that celery cut up, no time at all. I'm going to plop that in there too. Again, this is all about layers. And I'm just going to give that a little toss. Oh yeah. And you can see at the bottom here, you see how brown that pot's getting? Again, that's going to be part of the flavor in this stew. Now, I didn't, we've been trying to be really, really healthy in our house and have good snacks available at all times. So we had, the only carrots I had left, we had already cut them up in the fridge. So these guys are a little bit stubby, but they're still going to work. I'm just going to throw them in there. Too concerned about having a perfect shape on these. If these guys were whole carrots, they would come out like nice carrot chips, but I'm not too concerned. It's going to be stew. It's all going to be delicious. And even the bigger chunks, they're going to cook in there too because we're going to put it in the oven. Here, let's stir this around and see how it's going. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Oh, that smells so good. We're going to dump the carrots in. Give them a little bit of a stir. Now, I'm also going to be putting some potatoes in there. So what we're going to do, we're going to let that just sit for a little bit. We're going to add the chicken back in, and then we're going to add the broth. And I'm going to slice up some potatoes, throw it in the oven, and it'll be amazing, I'm sure. So I'm just going to show you how quick and easy this is on potatoes. Now again, this rapid prep mandolin can make French fries, but right now I'm using it on the slice function. So actually I should say it makes two sizes of French fries too. You can make shoestrings or the fatter ones. Can't think of what they're called right now, but anyways, I'm just going to show you this. Look at that. I made these guys a little bit thicker because I don't want them to fall apart in the stew. This guy might be too big. Yeah, I'm going to have to slice him up. So was that 2 potatoes? There's 3. You guys may be getting a little big. I'm just going to give this another little toss here. Oh yeah. We feel good too. Okay, when we make our family a beautiful homemade meal, it feels good. There's it fills my cup actually when we got lots of different palettes around here, so when I get a compliment for my cooking from at least one, it makes my day. Fills my cup a little more, inspires me to do more. I'm going to grab a knife real quick here. This is the utility knife. I'm just going to slice this potato in half, only because it's a little bit big. There, we'll stick that in there. Get on it. And my little hopper's getting pretty full here, so we might have potatoes flying. There. How much time did that save you guys? Right, that little fancy machine chopped all my veggies for me. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. Okay, I'm going to throw my chicken back in. And give it a little stir. Now, if I was making stew right from scratch, I would keep my heat on. We would sprinkle some flour over top, to kind of give it that thickening agent. But I'm just going to turn mine off for now. But I am going to pour this sauce in. And it's still going to, I should have mixed that up before throwing it back in. There, now because this pot is still hot, oh my gosh, look at the color. This is going to be amazing, you guys. So once this cooks off, and if, like I said, if I was making my own sauce from scratch. All that burnt on stuff from the bottom is going to be released from the pot and just add a beautiful layer of flavor to your meal. Holy crow. I think I did too many potatoes, you guys. Let's see what, again, pampered, not perfect. I'm just going to mix that around and see. You know, that might be, that's warm. That might be enough enough potatoes. I'm just going to mix this around. I should have had my oven on here, but I'm just going to put it to bake at 325. And I'm thinking this will take about an hour in the oven. If you were making a beef stew, you know, oftentimes beef is a little more fussy to make it tender, but that's the way to make it tender. Sear it and then cook it low and slow. And a beef stew would take a little bit longer too, but the chicken won't, and these potatoes won't. And near the end, I'm going to add some peas in there as well, and hopefully my family will love it. And I will pop a picture on here of the finished product. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. I hope you're having a good day. I hope you've inspired to make your family a beautiful homemade meal. Take care.